Kid Explains History! Hi there, my name is Mr. Q. The subject of today's video is one of the most famous women in the world. This is what she looked like when she was the same age as me. But you probably know her better like this, or this, or this. Seriously, she's everywhere. You might think that you already know a lot about Queen Elizabeth II, but the story of how she came to be on the throne is actually really interesting. In fact, she wasn't meant to be queen at all. England has been ruled by monarchs, that is, either a king or a queen, for over 1,000 years. Sons were next in line in order of their birth. Now, when King George V died, his older son Edward became king. But there was a problem. You see, back then, the Church of England didn't approve of divorced people getting remarried. And Edward was in love with this woman. Her name was Wallis Simpson, and she was getting divorced for the second time. She was also American, which I guess the English didn't like either. When King Edward told the government he wanted to marry her anyway, people kind of freaked out. He had to decide whether he wanted to keep being king or marry the woman he loved. The choice he made surprised the world. For the first time in British history, someone voluntarily gave up the throne. As a result of this, Edward's younger brother, Albert, had to be king. He decided to call himself George VI to remind people of his father. He ruled throughout World War II. George VI did not have any sons. He had two daughters called Elizabeth and Margaret. So when he died in 1952, that's how Elizabeth became queen. She was the first monarch to use the new invention called television to show her coronation. It was even in color. There's been some big changes in the world during the reign of Queen Elizabeth. Just look at these pictures of her meeting presidents of the United States. That's her with Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, another Bush, and Obama. I know I missed Johnson, but he's the only one she didn't meet. Elizabeth has found ways to make the monarchy more modern. In 2013, she changed that silly rule about sons being more important than daughters. Now it's only birth order that counts, not gender. So I guess that's a bit more fair, unless you're the youngest. In September this year, Elizabeth II will become the longest ruling monarch in British history, beating Queen Victoria's record of 63 years. Not bad for someone whose dad wasn't even supposed to be king. More Kid Explains History be coming soon. It would be awesome if you can subscribe, like, and comment. Bye!